In 1900 is when he really made it big, so to speak, and it was such a fluke. He was playing in a club called the Maple Leaf Club in St. Louis, and he had tried to get his rags published with a publisher that was in St. Louis. The man's name was John Stark, but he kept getting rejected time after time again, but God loved him, he kept on trying, and one night at the bar closed down, and he just went in the back room, and he had a little old upright in there, and he was just goofing around on the keyboards. And John Stark was in the bar that night, and when he heard what was coming out of the back room, he was so amazed. So he didn't know who that guy was, okay? He just thought, what is that? So he went in the back and kind of peeked in and saw it was Joplin, because he didn't know who Joplin was, but Joplin knew who he was, because he'd been rejected by him so many times. So Stark said to him, what's that piece you're playing? And Joplin just was goofing around on the piano. I mean, he didn't, he was just like us, just playing some chords, And he goes, oh, it's my new rag. He was making it up. He goes, well, let's hear it. And so Joplin said yes. So he knew that this was his big chance to be heard. So on the spot, he just sat down and wrote the Maple Leaf Rag. I mean, he just made it up as he went along. So Stark was so taken by this piece. He said, look, you've got to come tomorrow. And look, let's sign a contract. I'll print that for you and we'll publish it. So Joplin was delighted. So just before Stark left, he goes, by the way, what do you call that piece? And of course, he didn't have any name for it yet, so off the top of his head, he said, the Maple Leaf Rag, because he was playing in the Maple Leaf Club. And about 6 months after it was published and released, it went on to sell 1 million copies. And that was without the benefit of radio, CDs, LPs, even piano player rolls, nothing. I mean, it was just a hit. And that established Joplin as the king of ragtime. And he basically had that reputation until he died.